How many more times? We got Zepp and the Step. They're bringing us in. How many more times? Treat me the way you're going to do. How many more times you going to let Shari not steal from you? That's what I'm talking about. It's Zepp and the Step bringing us in, the fabulous Led Zeppelin. How many more times from their first album, 1969? Reaching back in time there. Broken Arrow Auto Repair. Broken Arrow Auto Repair. You out there in the Silver Springs? Stagecoach, Fernley, Fallon, Yarrington. You in that area? Doug Fenton over there, Broken Arrow Auto Supply, Auto Repair right by the Napa. He can get you fixed up. Have you back running on the road in no time, ladies and gentlemen. It is chilly this morning. I have a ton of information in the special report. First, let me address this with everybody who has been asking, do you have contact information of other contractors? I'm not at liberty to give that out. However, for all of you contractors that have been following this and want to talk to each other, there is a comment section down below. Use it. Start talking to each other. Start communicating. This is how it gets done. I cannot give you another person's information. You guys have to do that on your own. You have to start talking to each other. I have a lot of information. I have been on the phone this morning. I know you guys, some people don't like him. They think he's crazy, he's a loon, whatever. But I was on the phone with Paul Williams this morning. He's been on the phone with Fannie Mae, HUD, and RMS. As you can see, it is chilly here in Northern California this morning. It's only about 40 outside right now. We're looking to have a good day, though. Looking to have a good day. Let's start with this. Let me see here. Where did it go? Where did it go? We're going to start with this. And I'm going to pick on a couple people because they've thrown their hat in the ring and opened their mouth. Jared Garthright seems to have some kind of information none of us have because, according to him, he has a shock collar turned up on Shari Knott. He's got a shock collar on her. What, you got a little BDSM going on there with the girl, Jared? Maybe you should make movies. I don't know. I don't know. He's got a shock collar on the girl, he says. A shock collar. She will be shocked by all the complaints, to say the least. Let me tell you something, folks. But the one I want to talk to, the young lady I would like to talk to, is Cindy Kessler. K-E-E-S-L-E-R. Cindy Kessler. Cindy Kessler, I work for Eviction Support Services. They are great, pay on time, and are the friendliest people. That is one of 4 companies by Shari Knott that she has spun up after the fact, that she stole your money. Victor Deutsch, Victor Deutsch, Victor Deutsch, Victor Deutsch. How are you, Victor? How you doing, sir? You're representing a thief. How you like me now? Representing a thief. I don't know what to say about this gal, except for the fact that we do live in the United States, the greatest country on the planet. We have the greatest judicial system, and of course, everybody is afforded legal representation and the right to an attorney, and is presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. I've talked to 85 people so far that say Shari Knott owes them money. I would think that is guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. She's in the wind. Her office is empty. Office is empty. I don't know how you can sue somebody for telling the truth. I don't know how you can send a cease and desist when somebody's telling the truth. The truth! Always tell the truth. Nothing to remember. You ain't got to remember nothing if you tell the truth, do you? Just food for thought. Food for thought. Food for thought. But what is it? I believe the girl's name was Cindy Kessler. She works That is one of Sherry Knott's companies. I looked it up. I'm going to show you a couple things here, folks. Let me pull a couple things up because I was flabbergasted. All these people have been calling me. I'll answer the phone. They say, who is this? Oh, I don't know. Who are you looking for? Well, I'm looking for Sherry Knott. I said, well, you contacted Aaron Navarro at Aladay LLC. That's what they're telling them. That's what they're telling them. Can you see that, folks? It says phone number for Sherry Knott. That phone number that pops up, it's mine. I don't know how it happens. But like I said, maybe there's something in the stars that we're crossing, and maybe Sherry wants to get caught. I don't know, but maybe there's something crossing, and you guys are supposed to contact me so I can give you the information and help you out. That's all I can say. And I need to clarify something right now on my behalf and Mr. Williams, for that matter. We have never, nor will we ever, ask for money. We do this because in our heart, we feel it is the right thing to do. Does that mean we're going to discourage you from making a donation? Hell no! We got to keep the lights on too, but we're not going to say, okay, if you want our help, you want this information, you have to pay us. We've never said that. Mr. Williams never has, neither have I. As a matter of fact, somebody asked me the other day, well, how can I pay you? I said, hey, I have a donation tab. If you feel the information that I'm giving has helped you, make a donation to what you feel is right. If you feel I gave you $5 worth of help, throw $5 at me. It ain't no big deal. If you feel I did $100 worth of help, throw $100. It doesn't matter. It's the same with Mr. Williams. If you feel he helped you and you got a couple bucks, hey, throw a couple bucks at the guy, man. He does a hell of a lot more than I do. And speaking of what he does, I got to show you one more slide here, folks. Hang on. Okay. Do you see at the top there where it says About Us? Here's what I Googled. Eviction Support Services, Sherry Knott. That's what I Googled. And this is what popped up. Management, Sherry Knott, CEO of Eviction Support Services, is a veteran mortgage servicing executive. Sherry has over 20 years in the mortgage default industry. I think she used to work at HUD. I think she used to funnel money to, or work or something to somebody over at Five Brothers, Safeguard, and all them people. I could be wrong. I don't know. Everything I'm about to tell you going forward and what I've said now, this is all evidence for your case. It's for your case, not mine. It's yours. Sherry Knott doesn't owe me money. She owes you. For everybody that wants to talk to other contractors, use that comment section. Get a dialogue going. And why do I stress this? I constantly stress, make a comment. What is in social media, ladies and gentlemen, is fair game. And don't lie. Tell the truth. Don't lie, exaggerate, or anything like that. Tell the truth about what's going on. Exchange facts with each other. It's evidence for the attorneys. Okay? It's evidence for the attorneys. John Navarro this morning, MSI right now did something else too, and I sent him this information. If MSI is telling you that they're not going to pay you, lien the property. They're another NAMFS member. It's time to go after NAMFS. They know, from Eric Miller and everybody on that board of directors, they know. And when you name them in their personal capacity, because Eric Miller knows what's going on is wrong and it's a crime. He knows. He's not stupid. He knows. And he has even so much as admitted, and I believe the quote is on the website, ladies and gentlemen, AladayLLC.com, AladayLLC.com. Check it out. Just Google, in the search bar, just put Eric Miller. All kinds of information is going to come up on him. But Eric Miller has acknowledged in social media, and this is why social media is such a huge thing here. He has acknowledged, by making this statement in social media. We are not a policing agency. He acknowledged that there is criminal activity going on by referring to what was going on. We're not a policing agency. Call the police on these people, basically is what he said. He admitted, he knows that there's criminal activity, or why would you be referring people to a policing agency? Policing agencies go out and arrest people for breaking the law, committing crimes. That's what a policing agency does. However, where Mr. Miller stumbles here, he has what is called canons and standards that they do not enforce. Justice B. Smith, president of NAMFS, does not enforce them. The vice president, the treasurer, the secretary, nobody says a word. All of the members of the organization are satisfied with the status quo because they got their cushy little gig going with each other in the industry. It's a violation of the Copeland Act. It's a violation of the Miller Act. And oh, by the way, this is why everybody needs to push their spreadsheets to me, to Paul Williams, so we can get them in front of Fannie Mae. Why? Fannie Mae has not been doing their audits, ladies and gentlemen. All these companies that have a Fannie Mae government contract, they're supposed to be audited. Audited to confirm they are paying the subcontractors. That is very important, and I want you guys to understand this. You need I'm just going to create a hypothetical here. I'm going to put myself in the middle of it. Let's use Shari Knott. Let's use Sherry Knott, okay? I'm going to use her. Let's say that Sherry comes into my office one day and I say, nice ass. Nice ass. And she never says a word to me. She bends over, I say it again. I keep saying it, I keep saying it, I keep saying it. Everybody in the office hears it, so they start saying it. She never says anything, and all of a sudden one day she flips out. Has she said, hey, I don't like that right from the very beginning? The very first time it's said, hey, please don't say that. That bothers me. You're a nice guy, but that bothers me. We don't have that. Anything like that. It never goes past that point. It's the same thing here, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't make the complaint, nobody is going to take your cause up. You got to make a complaint. You got to stand up. And this is the opportunity right now to stand up, because, hang on here, man. I'm going to pull a couple other names up that Shari Knott does business under. Everybody wants to be stupid about this. All the Right Movers is a New Jersey-based eviction company. All the Right Movers, New Jersey's concierge moving company. That's one of her companies. Here you go. You see that right there? Eviction Support Services, Shari Knott. She's kind of a little cutie, man. Maybe I do want to rub her butt. I don't know. That's another one. Hang on here. We're far from done. We're far from done. Let me get into this article here. We represent National Management and Preservation Services, LLC, doing business as National Field Network. There's another one. NFN Now. That's another one. I mean, get out there, get out there, get out there. Let me see here. I do want to read something here that, okay. National Field Network sought to maximize government reimbursements by submitting fraudulent and grossly excessive bids for its property preservation services to bank mortgage clients, including U.S. Bank, as well as U.S. Bank as well and that is to the best of my knowledge, information, and belief, including deliberate bridging in connection with performance and preservation services for properties insured by the Federal Housing Administration, Department of Veterans Affairs, as well as properties with mortgages that are owned or guaranteed by government, sponsored, and related entities, including the Federal National Mortgage Association, or Fannie Mae as we know them, the Federal Home Loan, or Freddie Mac, the Government National Mortgage, Ginnie Mae, Federal Housing Finance Agency. We got all these letters. Oh, and by the way, the GSE, Bank of America, Ocwen, Sterling Bank, Taylor, Bean and Whitaker, Town Mortgage Company. These are all companies that Shari Knott has defrauded. These are all companies that are government insured. This is why you need to make complaints. This is why everybody from around the country needs to come together and say, hey, this has to stop. This has to stop. It's called the False Claims Act, ladies and gentlemen, the False Claims Act. They're guilty of it. You know it. And now it's time to stop it. The big news today, those company names. Eviction Dynamic Care and Rehabilitation Center, LLC. Their address is the same as NFN. That is owned by Jaffa. That is the Safeguard NFN tie-in and the connection. You attach them also because that's where NFN's office. That's what pops up. You can't make this up, ladies and gentlemen. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. So, here's what you need to do. You can, Aladay LLC at the Gmail. You can email them to me. I will forward them over to Mr. Williams, and we will start getting in. I see Eric from Idaho is trying to call in right now. We'll get with him in just a minute here, but he's gotten dogged too. People in Idaho, Washington, Oregon. You guys, listen to what I'm saying. There is a comment section on this video. Use it. If you need all the names, the link is in the description for all the names this woman uses on these other businesses. Make sure you attach them. Get a hold of John Navarro down there in John Navarro. I got a hold of him this morning about the the MSI issue that's going on. I guess MSI doesn't want to pay something because something got canceled after the work was done. That doesn't mean you don't get paid. You get paid. So, when I passed all this information on, this is what John, I'm going to read you. Good morning. The best way to pursue this is have them contact me and I can walk them through on the website and place the file in the system. You got to get this information in systems. Get this guy a call. Get this guy a call. John Navarro, 727-601-0277. Toll-free number 866-447-0 or 7044 extension 107. I will get this stuff in with his email and everything in the description, ladies and gentlemen. So you guys have that information. And again, please, please use the comment section. Start exchanging information and everything with everybody. It's in the description. Down below the description is a comment section. Use that comment section and start sharing information. It's very important. And it's very important that we start pushing all this in front of Fannie Mae. Fannie Mae is going to do something. I'm going to guarantee you. They have not been following their own rules, their own government regulations. They are not following. Push back. You want your money? Push back. Now is the time to act, not next week. Today. Today. Right now, sit your butt down in a chair, get your laptop, get whatever it is out, and start putting your information together, put your package together, address of the property, work order number, services, who did the work, how much you billed, all of this, everything about the property. They're going to need to know. Put it in your spreadsheet, forward it over to me. I'll get it to Mr. Williams. We'll start getting all this per state and everything. But it's important that this information get pushed in front of them because they are not doing their job. You remember this big push for background checks on you that you have to pay a company in another country to do? And then we have industry shills that want to protect their buddies and let them work with horrendous criminal records. Holy cow. Yeah, that little fiasco, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, make a complaint with them. You're a consumer. Make a complaint. You have to stand up. There's just no questions about it. And I am seeing more and more and more people. I tell you what, every time I push one of these out, I pick up another 6 or 7 subscribers. I pick up more followers on Twitter. I'm over 1,100 now. On the G+, I'm approaching 800, 900 or something like that. I mean, it's starting to happen so fast, it's hard for me to keep on top of. The reach is getting bigger and bigger. Every time somebody tags me or follows me, my reach becomes bigger. And let me explain that. If you follow me on Twitter and you have 1,000 followers, I have 11. Let's say I have 1,100 followers. You're one of them, and you have 1,000 followers. That right there gives me 2,100 people that are going to see what I do. Because when my post goes into your feed, everybody following you sees it. That's the reach. I may only have 1,100 followers on Twitter, but some of those followers have 50, 60,000 people following them. What does that make my reach? My reach starts getting astronomical, especially when I have people like Anthony Scaramucci following me. That's a badge of honor, ladies and gentlemen. That is a badge of honor. What's even a bigger badge of honor is the people blocking me and the people looking at my profile. Yes, sirree, Bob. I love it. I love it. I love it. Do not stop, ladies and gentlemen. Please, whatever you do, I am only as good as the information you're giving me to produce, to push out to everybody out there in Cyberland, YouTube land, whatever we want to call this. It's social media time. But I can only be as good as my information. Mr. Williams can only be as good as his information. And that's why we're very picky about what we do. There's some confusion maybe over at Five Brothers about the purchase of Safeguard. As I said, the scuttlebutt. I don't know. I haven't got confirmation on it. Five Brothers is denying it, but nobody at Safeguard is denying it. Funny how that works. Funny how that works. And let's make no mistake, Joe Bott is in a lot of financial trouble. Ask Kelly Brown. Yeah. Anyways, I got to get out of here. I got to get back to work. I will put a bunch of stuff in the description, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, John Navarro's number, foreclosurepedia.org, with all the link to the article that he wrote that has all of Shari Knott's other business names. And it's important that you go after every single company that she is affiliated with and the people that are affiliated with her on the back end. You want to get those people. You want to get the board of directors at NAMFS, and you want to tag Eric Miller on this too, because he is an accessory. He has allowed her to steal for years. 6 years that I know of. 6 years he has known she has been stealing from contractors. She's driving a Jaguar. She's driving a $75,000 car while you can't pay your electric bill this month, or you can't go buy diapers for the baby because she stole your money. It's time to stop listening and paying attention and giving weight to the ignorant contracts in this industry. I'm telling you right now, talk to your attorney about subject matter jurisdiction. It's the most important thing in this whole mess, because that is going to force the issue. I'm telling you, you ask anybody worth their salt about subject matter jurisdiction, and they're going to tell you, you don't have to go to New Jersey to go file a claim against this woman. You can do it right there where you completed the work. There is precedence. There is legal precedence for that. Cases are on my website also. A lot of information on my website. A lot of information, foreclosurepedia.org, ladies and gentlemen. Foreclosurepedia.org. Foreclosurepedia.org. You can get up to the minute fraud reporting, up to the minute fraud reporting. I'm going to break and do a business 101 section here today. This segment is brought to you by one of my LinkedIn connections, a very, very, very sharp young man. Come on. Sometimes this computer stuff is so slow. Sometimes. Paul Thomas over, he's got a little marketing thing going on. And he just asked me, I just got a thing, where's your podcast shared? Everywhere, Paul, everywhere. But let me, I'm going to read an exchange here so you know what I'm talking about. Really good stuff about marketing. Are you looking to expand your base, looking to do a little marketing? Have you made mistakes in the past? Are you confident in the success of your current marketing campaign to make 2018 the most successful year yet? I'm going to read a couple things. These are errors or mistakes, if you will, things that get overlooked. What is going on with this goofy thing here, man? Ad creative, not matching the intention of the campaign nor fitting the intended target audience. Who's your target audience? If you're scrubbing commodes, do you want to be advertising to leaf rakers? Think about it. If you're just a janitorial service, are you marketing in the right area? AdWords, PPC campaigns with costly mistakes that would drive the wrong audience or violate Google's best practices. If you have a website, that is very, very important there. It's to understand what Paul is saying there. Social media campaigns running for months under the wrong campaign type, causing ridiculously high CPMs. I'm not really sure what a high CPM is, but I bet Paul can explain it to you, and I bet he will. But just from that, social media campaigns. Are you using Facebook to advertise? Is that your marketing strategy? Social media, Twitter, it's all, yeah, this guy can help. This guy can help here. Web development, timelines that were unusually long with unresponsive support. That is, that's your website, okay? Think about it. A website today, a website in this business world is today's business card. Always remember that. Multiple set it and forget it campaigns where clients had to wait months without reporting, often with notable mistakes in campaign. Give this guy a call. You need marketing help? Paul Thomas. Touch base with me. I'll connect you with him. You can find him over on LinkedIn. Let's go to his profile page. I'll get his profile in the link in the description, ladies and gentlemen. We'll put his profile link in there, and you can get a hold of Paul if you have marketing needs. It sounds like a very intelligent young man, and maybe he can help. Maybe he can help get you the money you need. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here today. I got more packing to do. We're down to the last load in the giddy up time. If you like what you hear, thumbs up. Subscribe to the station. That's how it works. That's what they tell me. The more subscriptions you get, the more they want to monetize you and say, hey, wait a minute, you guys, you're doing something. So that can help too. If you're looking for a unique gift, I got some wild items, some collectible stuff on the website, ladies and gentlemen. Take a peek around, see what you got. I can ship anywhere in the world to you. And if you can, like I said, if you can make a donation. You got a couple bucks, you can help us out. We sure could use it. I know Mr. Williams can use it. He travels around the bus all around the country going to do stuff. And like I said, whether you like his delivery approach or not, his information has always been solid. It has not been garbage. It's always been solid. I only know of one time where something came in and he rectified it as soon as he found out. So the guy's straight up. He's not like I said, you may not agree with Donald Trump. I don't always agree with what he says, but he is my president. He is our president. And you know what? He's not doing such a bad job. He's not doing, even if I don't agree with him every time, he ain't doing that bad of a job. You may not like the way Mr. Williams delivers information, but his information is solid. It really is solid. So, and like I said, let's get these spreadsheets together. If you need help, contact me. I don't have a problem helping you guys. Okay? All I ask is that you stand up and that you stand behind this and get this in front of the right people so it stops. That's all I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a great day. Let's all be safe out there. Let's see here. Let's see here. Do you like a little zep in the step? Oh, what happened? Oh, I turned it down. Pearls and all. First Led Zeppelin song I ever learned to play. I played it on the drums back then. Yeah, man. Sure you're going to call. Hello, Sherry. Not. Are you going to call? Who you going to call? Oh! Hey. Got to get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a great day. Let's all be safe out there, huh? Once again, Broken Arrow. If you're in the Silver Springs area, you got auto repair needs, Broken Arrow, 775-577-2408. Tell Doug I sent you. He'll get you squared away in a heartbeat. Let's have a great day, and let's all be safe out there, huh?